This is the men's room.
Get it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The Trippers, the Grasshoppers, the Hip Ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
If you would like to be a contestant and play Big Dummy, call 844-999-OLA. There is a chance you could get in there. Depends on Susie, working on question number 11 for Team Sober.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the program, Susie.
Oh, my gosh. So, when do you guys cut me off? Because I'm feeling really bad.
No, we got all day. No. Seriously, we have nowhere to go.
Yeah, we're going to be here.
We really don't have any place to be.
And during that last little break, our boss came in and said, hey, if she stays on any longer, we're actually going to have to start paying you. Mm-hmm. You officially become an employee.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent deal.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Here is your question. What is the only U.S. city whose baseball and football teams have a bird as their mascot? It's very near and dear to me.
Yeah.
A bird as their mascot.
It's near and dear to
baseball.
Thrill.
Yes.
And Miles.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say Washington.
Yes, those national birds and those Redskins are unbelievable.
And the Capitol.
Bird.
You know, in your defense, I think Winger is a bird, but it's Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
The Orioles and the Ravens. Yeah. It's collectively known as heartbreak and disappointment. All right. The Great Wall of China, located in China, was built to protect against invaders from what country? You're so quiet, I'm beginning to think you left.
Susie, are you okay?
I didn't.
Oh, good.
I'm just seriously feeling like a complete dummy right now because geographically I am.
Did you say geographically, Susie?
Geographically.
All right. Just checking.
Is that wrong?
No, it's perfectly fine. You're doing great. You're on 12.
Focus on the question.
Yeah. Don't think about me.
Yeah.
The things I'm saying. Or Mongolia.
The Great Wall of China. Was built to keep out the grillers.
They didn't like the beef.
The grillers. Oh, no way.
What's next to China? What is next to China?
Well, if we told you that might just be the answer, see?
Koreans.
Mongolia.
Question 13, Susie.
I mean, Miles even told you the answer.
I was just seeing if you were paying any attention. That's why I said, don't listen to me, Mongolia.
All right. I said I had faith in you before, and you absolutely shattered my heart and my dreams. But I'm a sucker. I'm an idiot. I'm back for more. I have faith that you will get the answer to this question. Are you ready?
Okay, let me just take a deep breath here.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, my son is listening to this, so can you imagine
How old is he?
feels?
How old is he?
He is 12.
Oh, so he's old enough to use the phone
he
to call
gets
his
all
friends,
this.
and so everyone could be embarrassed. Because that's what I would do if I was 12. I'd call every friend I had and say, my mom's on the radio. You got to hear this. It's unbelievable.
That's how I call my mom and be like, hang up now. All right, here's your question. Robert Englund is a famous actor specifically known for playing what classic horror movie character?
Oh, yeah. Freddie England.
Can you repeat the name?
Robert Englund is famous for playing what classic horror movie character?
Think of
England.
Yeah, think of a classic horror movie character.
From like a Nightmare.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
The character.
I'm just going to give it to you. I'm just going to do it.
What a deal. What a deal. Oh, man. That was
How many questions?
That was 13. That was 13.
Why did it feel so long?
It felt long.
I mean, I think we knew from the beginning. What did you say? Like, do people think you're stable or something?
You say some people
No,
don't.
I just said I know
which
Susie, and the
means,
Susie that I know is,
Yeah, but she said,
she's a very fun girl.
but she said some people don't, which means you're not. See, when some
Right.
people don't think it means you're not, the half haven't said it are nice. That's all.
Yeah. All right, the game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
Hello, Jared. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor Lords.
Hola. That's Jared. Jared, are you sober or not sober?
Unfortunately, sober.
Sober Jared, welcome to the show.
All right, Jared. Pick one to walk barefoot. Will it be Bourbon Street, the Vegas Strip, a train station bathroom, or a porta potty at a festival?
I gotta go Strip. I mean, you figure they're gonna clean it at least once in a while for the tourists, right?
I think the Vegas Strip is actually, pretty clean compared to old Vegas. But if you were walking barefoot, would you still have that feeling? Like, I feel comfortable on the Vegas Strip in my shoes. I just feel like if I'm barefoot, I probably have a different perspective.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, I think Vegas Strip is a pretty good answer.
Well, I think it's the best available answer. All right, here is your question. Who's the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms?
Truman.
FDR?
Is it Grover Cleveland Steamer?
Yes, it is. All right, don't think too hard on this one, but how many time zones are there in the world?
Oh, that wouldn't be 24, would it?
Oh, confident. I'll be.
Bam.
I did not know that. They really did divide it that way because of one day.
There's 24 hours in a day.
Right,
They're all 1 hour apart. It's kind of right there, man.
You never really thought that through like that. Our game is Big Dummy, just being honest. 844-999-OLA, who is our next contestant ready to play the big game. Makes complete sense.
So obvious.
When you say it out loud, you go, yeah.
Hello, Ricky. Welcome to the men's room.
Oh, man. Hi, Ricky. Sober, not sober?
Well, I'm driving, so I should be sober.
Okay, Ricky.
You should be.
Ricky with an I?
Ricky, it's R-I-K-K-Y.
Oh, get out of here. I-K-K.
Yeah.
Crazy, Ricky. All right, Ricky.
You ever use KKY jelly? It's super slippery.
Named after me, Ricky. Ricky, pick one to walk barefoot. Bourbon Street, Vegas Strip, train station bathroom, or porta potty at a festival.
Well, can I ask, where would a train station bathroom be?
In the train station.
In the train station. Any train
Well, any train station in the world?
No, here in the United States specifically.
Make it that awful one Steve was specific.
34th Street Station in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Good God.
No
man.
miracles happening.
No, there's some miracles. Just not
I'll
possible.
go train station.
Oh, Ricky. You dirty.
KK.
Oh, my goodness.
Good God,
I'm going
man.
to give you a foot rub.
All right, Ricky, here is your question. What river serves as the Texas-Mexico border?
The Del Rio.
Rio Grande?
The Rio Grande.
And I for Rio.
Texas. I was thinking of the city.
And normally pretty dry.
I would think so.
Yeah.
All right, your question. Which president is on the $2 bill?
Jefferson?
I don't think I would have got that one either.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Sabbath.
Okay. Game is big time. What was that? A huge ass helicopter that just flew over our head?
I think that was just based from a car.
All right, God damn.
Yeah, man.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who is our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hola. Chris, sober, not sober?
Oh, far from sober.
Far from sober, Chris. But so close to home. Chris, pick one to walk barefoot. Bourbon Street, Vegas Strip, train station bathroom, or a porta potty at a festival.
Porta potty at a festival for sure, because I probably wouldn't be sober enough to remember it.
Okay. I think I've done it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to.
I really have.
Maybe in a
I know I've knelt in one before, throwing up. Let me correct that.
And then someone else went in there barefoot.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question. What is Canada's national animal?
They have a lot to choose from.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to say moose.
The beaver.
It is, in fact, the beaver.
Is it the beaver?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. They like the beaver. Who knew?
All right, your question.
Damn fine animal. Thank you.
What device was used to kill Marie Antoinette?
Guillotine.
Guillotine for the win. People love the guillotine.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Effective.
Oh man, have you ever? You've never read about what happens with the guillotine, have you?
You know, oddly enough, I have not, Miles.
Okay, well,
I understand your head gets chopped off, and that's all I needed to know.
But apparently, like, the head can still look around for like 3 or 4 seconds.
Sure.
Did you know that?
We talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no, it's pretty freaked me out.
I think it's strange.
That freaked you out.
Yeah, that freaked me out. That
So,
really
like the guillotine, and then what do they call those things where you put your head and your arms in them back in the day? You know what I mean? Like you might like your
And it stretches you out?
No. Like you got
Oh, right.
the stocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. Those things were like torture devices. But then if you ever go to like Ye Old Festival or whatever,
they put
it's
you in there.
Yeah, everybody's got to get their picture
It's
in
like,
there.
if you come into this old western town and do no good, you might end up on one of these things.
Well, hey, man, the treadmill
That's better than
was
Vlad the
invented as a
Impaler.
punishment.
Was it really?
Yes, for the guys in prison. I can't remember what country, but yeah, the treadmill. And people go to the gym or they buy them, and I'm like, see, that's why I don't like to do it.
Yeah, it's like a sign of luxury. You got your own treadmill?
A sign of luxury. We used to use it in prison, but now.
Is that what you think of us? Yeah.
Well,
I think it's living hell.
let me rephrase that. If you use it.
If you
It's living
sure.
hell. Right.
Yeah. Well, I
Otherwise-
mean, like you had one, but you actually used it.
Which is weird.
And it
Most people
sucks.
get it as a coat hanger.
Right.
Yeah, like generally it just sits in a place where your car should be.
I park in the garage with my Bowflex.
Would you Peloton?
Peloton? Oh, is that the one where you pedal?
You watch chicks on.
When you're riding and it's supposed to be like you're in the Alps.
Right. Well, no, you can be wherever you want. You can be in
because
class.
I'm still. It doesn't. But I'm not
Look at the
there.
Picture, right? I know.
I'm in my living room, being really
you
sad.
have some guy named Chet screaming at you from like L.A. Like, dude, go, bro, go, get off that zebra.
How
When
does
I was
that
in high
appeal to
school,
anyone?
we had one of those it was like a video game, so it would
Right.
encourage you like to stationary bike more.
See, it doesn't make sense.
Did it work?
Yeah, but
All
plus
right,
you only
okay,
got to use it when you were injured, so it was always like, all right, it's 100 degrees, I don't got to go outside and
that's
practice.
fair.
Yep. Not really close on our men's room poll for today as far as where you want to walk barefoot. It was a landslide. Vegas Strip is where most of our contestants, at least as far as the contestants who played the game today.
Same on Twitter.
And Porta Potty at a festival coming in second place on that men's room poll. All right, still to come. Head chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has expensive rich people foods. Noah Sherlock coming up. And we've got your emails from the men's room at mensroomlive.com next. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Head chef coming up. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has expensive rich people food. First time for a few emails in the men's room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Guys, thanks for all the laughs this year so far. I was hoping that I could have Mike Hawk and Ted's favorite sound effects for my birthday along with the birthday song. Thanks, guys. That from Brady. I'm not sure we've ever asked. Mike, what is your favorite sound effect from the birthday file?
Shoot. I've never actually been asked my favorite. I'm,
It doesn't mean you don't have one.
I'm quite partial to the owl hitting the window myself.
The owl hitting the window.
One thing, just real quick, Ted pointed this out to us. When you listen to that, let's play it again, but when you listen, not only do you hear the owl hit the window, if you keep listening, you'll hear a second thud. That is the owl's body then hitting the ground. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I am partial to Can I Grow Up? And Drop the Beat.
Drop the beat.
Ray J and the President of the United States. Guys, it's happening. My son Clayton is 18
Ted's
today.
woke.
It's time for the Dirty Germans to tell him what he can do, especially since he's off at college. Thanks, bitches. Appreciated that from Colin.
Yeah, when you get to college, you want to play a game called the mailbox. You bend over, and I will put a big package in you.
Yeah. And sometimes, you can do what I did in college and just skip classes and smash mailboxes.
Yeah.
Guys, today's my 8th one around the big fireball in sky. Listening to you guys since I can remember. Love what you guys do. I'm in school, so I can be a diesel mechanic. So can I get the dirtiest of Germans? Thanks, guys. That is from Colby.
Yeah, Colby, as a mechanic, I want to bring some art to your house. I'm going to nail you against the living room wall.
Yeah, you'll be the driver and I'll screw you in. I assume they use screwdrivers in mechanics.
And my diesel truck, it has truck nuts.
Yeah. Flathead.
Bitches, I'd like for you to wish my work daughter, Mariah, a happy 19th trip around the sun. I love this kid to the moon and back. Please give her a little kid fish sandwich and a Leroy Jenkins. Love your work mom, Lisa.
Fish challenge.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Bitches, today we want to wish Logan a happy 22nd birthday. Great person and the best little dad for little Miss Violet. Can you give me your penis is too small and a big old who scream? That from Greg, Heather, Journey, Violet, Cammie, Lynn, Christ on the Bonnie Lake Cowboy. There you go. Today is my brother Jacob's 24th. He listens to your show as he delivers appliances. Can I get a Leroy Jenkins and an owl hitting the window? Thanks, guys, from your brother Jimmy.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Guys, want to give a birthday shout out to my good friend Paul. I'm sure he's listening on the way home. He's 28 years young today. How about a big old bong rip and a fish sandwich? Thanks, fellas. That from Shane.
Fish sandwich?
Guys, I am 29. Wondering if you guys could give me some dirty Germans. That would make my whole year again. That from Jameson.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Game of Thrones? Yeah, they keep saying winter is coming. I am winter.
Yeah. Who's this from? Jameson. You're going to drink and swallow me down tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys.
much like a shot, it's only an ounce and a half.
Yeah, burns the throat.
Right?
Wake up with regret.
Warms the belly.
Yeah, belly yogurt.
Belly, bitches, can I get oh, Jesus. I'll suck it up a cupcake and some dirty German from Waben for my wife Stormy's 32nd birthday. Thanks, guys. Love the show. That is from Joe.
So, suck it up, cupcake!
Ja, 32. Sehr schön.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stormy.
Yeah, rice
It's been
cake
a popular year for you, Stormy.
Bitches, today is my handsome hubby Steven's 36th birthday. Would you please help him celebrate with a huge big old bong rip and the dirty Germans talking about getting tattoos? That from your wifey Lori.
Yeah, for your birthday, I want to show you my tattoo gun made of ink. And put the new tattoo probably in your eye with white ink.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos, but I don't mind inking yours back in.
Yeah.
Bitches, want to wish my buddy Chris a very happy 40th birthday. Love you guys in the show. Listen every day. Can Thrill wish him happy birthday in his best Bane impression? And Miles do the same in his best Christian Bale Batman impression. I think that would make his day. Rock on, Jensen Wobbin. That from Dave the Butcher.
Oh, I understand today's your 40th birthday. I hope you could find something to do.
Do you like Huey Lewis in the news? Genesis.
I'm not a fan.
Guys, I'd like to give a birthday.
Miles, that's a pretty good Christian Bale joke. I'm tracking with you.
Wonderful husband Cameron on his 40th birthday. Let's see here. I love you, babe. Can you give a Leroy Jenkins and some Ozzy Ted? Love your wife, Becky.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Yeah, Ted here from Melbourne. It's been a while. Why don't you come over here, you little wallaby, and grab a handful of these widgety grubs and wiggle in and out of your hand. That's kind of the point. And at the end, you get a surprise. It's not Vegemite, but it's sticky.
Guys, today's my 42nd trip around the sun. How about a happy birthday with some dirty German talk? Love you guys. That from Ginger.
Yeah, I like the name ginger. It's my favorite spice. I plan on putting it on everything I eat tonight.
Yeah, it makes me think of snaps and private personal areas.
Yeah.
Gingers.
Ginger snaps.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Aunt Kaka, Devin here. Me and my lovely mother, Julie, have been listening to you guys since you first got on the buzz. And she'll be 48 years old today. Could you give her the birthday song and maybe the Dirty Germans? Miles, you're her favorite, so some West Virginia Miles as well.
Yeah, for your birthday, we play a new game. It's called Hide the Finger.
Yeah, I said later we play Find the Hedgehog.
Yeah, whatever. Bitches, it's my... You're her favorite. You're her favorite. All right, you know what? We'll wash the coal. We'll clean it. A beautiful clean coal. There you go. I've been told
It's not even from there,
I know.
Miles.
It's my father Grover's 50th lap around the
Grover?
sun. Grover, he's 50.
Wow.
Made it a half century, still killing it. I love you, Dad, and I hope you have a kick-ass day. That from your daughter, Kinsey. Can you get a suck-it-up cupcake and a your penis is too small, please?
So, suck it up, cupcake!
And one more.
That's from his daughter.
Yeah, from the birthday well here.
I'm
guys.
just saying,
Just think about
that is
that for a
from
minute. Let that
daughter to father.
let that
Your
marinate
penis
in.
is too small. What she's saying is she should be taller.
And here's one from our good friends in Rochester. Let's see here. What do we got? guys? Yes, exactly. At WCMF 96.5.
We be classy, mother.
That's right. Last year, you guys were awesome enough to give my incarcerated brother Nicky a birthday shout out. Unfortunately,
Oh, no.
right before his birthday, he got himself vacationed to the special housing
Nicky.
unit where there was no radio, and he completely missed it.
Nicky, come on, man.
He's out and back free in Rochester now, doing well, staying out of trouble, always using the bathroom I renovated for my dad while he was locked up.
Oh, geez.
Could you give him an early happy birthday this year with some out-of-prison themed German talk, maybe a fish sandwich? Thanks, guys. That from Zach.
Wait, is it his birthday?
Yeah.
Fish sandwich.
Yeah, it's birthday.
Yeah. I don't want to tell our secrets, but you know I will miss you in prison.
Yeah, I think now that you're out of prison, you should go get a garbage plate, a large beer, and maybe some dinosaurs.
I have a garbage plate for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call my backside.
Put hot dogs in there, don't
It's the best breakfast I've ever had in my life was like after the jail.
Yeah, but it was my backside.
What'd they feed you?
I went to Towson Diner and got an omelet and French toast.
Shoot. All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you,
Bitches.
Brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
All right, coming up, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day, but first, head chef's in the house.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Now, today, what I have for you is 11 foods that only the rich can afford.
Oh, wow, Ted, come on, man. I mean, people are banging with bucks, you know what I'm saying?
Tough times.
You know, you don't have to necessarily be rich. Maybe you just had one very rich dinner where you had something. I try to justify the first thing on the list that I have eaten.
I've had a handful of rich dinners in my life.
I have too.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. I'm
I'm
still
about
talking
to
about it
find
to
out.
this day.
All right, first on the list, and guilty is charged. Sorry. Iberico ham from Spain.
All right.
Okay.
You've
All right.
eaten this.
I have. I ate
You've
this.
sworn by this from the day you've eaten it. You bring it up any opportunity you
I
can.
will.
It's that good.
It's the fanciest thing I maybe ever put in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said
That's
that
a
was-
challenge for you, ladies.
That's right.
You better bedazzle.
Oh, man.
No,
I think that's out already.
years ago. So here's the thing, and I only know, honestly, I know a lot of this through hair clubs. So I went to Vegas. We it was just me and a buddy. We went down there to see a UFC fight, and he's a little fancy, so we went to some very nice
He's
restaurants.
not a little fancy. Oh,
Well,
your
no,
buddy.
not me
Your
and
buddy.
him, my
Okay.
buddy, yeah.
Yeah.
But we had Iberico ham on these little, like, I don't know, bread pillows. I don't even know what to
Bread
call it.
pillow. They don't even serve it on normal things. You
No,
don't even know what
I
it
don't
is.
know
Like,
what the
it's not a-
fancy
it's not a-
name is.
It's not a wheat thin or anything
Yeah,
like that,
right.
obviously.
But I got back and I said, Hair Club, I had this. And he goes, you had Iberico ham? And I was like, I did. The pigs only eat acorn. They're wild pigs from southwestern Iberian Peninsula.
God bless you, pigs.
Could you imagine how pissed off people would be if you just ate that on a Triscuit?
Hey, you got Triscuits and
Well,
cheese
here's
whiz.
the other thing you got to keep in mind about Iberico was it wasn't served in the United States for years. It's only recently that you can find it in the States.
Is that because there wasn't enough of it? And they finally got to the point where they, you know what I mean, had enough
know
of a
what?
supply?
I don't know.
There might have been no, like, if you don't know it exists, there's no demand, right?
Right. And it's
What is it, melt in your mouth? I mean, what is the
Yeah,
feeling?
imagine like what's the fancy Italian stuff?
What,
like
prosciutto?
or whatever.
All right.
So imagine that times 10.
I'm already there.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what it
okay.
is. It goes for about 160 per pound.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, but you're
Yeah.
not eating a pound of this stuff.
No. And you get an ounce or two for 15 to 25.
Okay.
Also in the same restaurant, don't order your steak medium well. They will be snooty.
Oh, sure they will. It's a steak place.
La Batite potatoes. These are about $300 per pound.
What?
A vegetable?
Bonnet potatoes?
Who cares?
Yeah, bonnet potatoes. Thank you, Mike, for
Nodding your
back
head.
there.
It's a potato.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
It is a potato.
So what?
Right.
Is it pre-fried?
How would you make it? Like, if it's that good of a potato,
I mean, do they bake
do
it?
you make French
mash it?
fries?
It's just they come from an island off the west coast of France where they grow. It's got a saline quality that comes from the seawater that sweeps into the soil with an almond-like nutty fish that comes to a kelp and
In other words,
they're fancy potatoes.
It's a potato that grows by the ocean.
Rich people eat it, though.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular.
Try my Kelpie potato.
It's like a regular.
Kiss my ass.
It's like a Yukon Jack.
Well, and let's be honest.
I think it's a Yukon Gold, bro.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yukon Jack's the drink, bro.
Sorry, man. You know I don't drink my.
You are fancy.
Yeah. I like those Russerts.
Whatever the hell that is.
Russerts? Like Tim Russert.
Like Tim Russert.
Tim
Good
Russert
Bills
potatoes.
Fan. Yep. Yeah. Black Ivory coffee. That's about 1,000 per pound.
And what
Is
does
that
it
the
do?
cat poop?
The Black Ivory coffee, elephant dung.
Oh, elephant. Of course it's elephant dung. They're so far past the cat.
During the
now.
elephant's long digestive process, enzymes break down and the chemicals that cause the bitterness in the beans, resulting in a smoother, less acidic cup of coffee.
Let me just say this. All right, now I understand that maybe if you are stupidly wealthy,
$1,000 per pound.
you do this, but you have to think that the people that discovered this were the brokest people on earth. All right, so like an elephant pooped. Some dude's like,
Here's some beans.
There's beans in his poop. Like rich people don't
The
go,
next thing you knew,
look at that in a
next thing
pile
you
of
know,
poop.
It's just like, it's almost unbelievably
Goddamn.
smooth cup of Folgers crystals you could ever imagine.
I mean, right. It's kind of like the first guy that picked probably a magic mushroom off a piece of poop.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm just going to eat this, man.
I'm just hungry. Then he's
next
like,
thing you know, he's on a spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm. Next on the list, speaking of mushrooms, the Mazataki mushroom.
Okay.
Where's that found? Do we know?
It's the most expensive mushroom in the world. They grow in North America, South Korea, Canada, which is North America, Finland, and Sweden.
Wouldn't you be out trying to find those things then? I mean, like if you're going to go like panning for gold.
Well, most of them are exported to Japan.
Okay.
Where they really like them. They like to eat them as sashimi. They symbolize happiness and
sexual something.
fertility.
Fertility.
It's
Everything
fungus, guy. I don't want to think of sex and fungus.
Sometimes
maybe
I
it's
feel
just me. Like, ooh, I'm eating the fungus. Let's get laid, baby.
Yeah, but you can have a
Let
jolly.
me put my
you
spores
can have
into
a
you.
Jolly Rancher that say stimulates fertility, and you sell the hell out of it in China.
Look, here's the thing. As a
Japan,
guy,
I know.
you know what stimulates fertility? Being conscious.
Right, pretty much.
Like, if we're awake, we're probably horny.
Yeah. They should put warnings on things. Like this is not good for fertility.
No.
Like, thanks, whiskey.
Thank
you, Fireball.
Right?
Because you Fireball.
Yeah, I can't even smell cinnamon now if I'm trying to get intimate. Thrill, you mentioned this earlier. Kobe beef.
Yes.
Oh.
That goes for about $1,500 for 5 pounds of
Have you really had the real
It's still
stuff?
300 a pound.
I don't believe so.
I don't think I have either. I've had
Once.
something where they said, like, hey.
I had an American Wagyu
That's
steak
what I've had.
once
I've had
on
a
like
Wagyu.
my 30th birthday.
And it was awesome.
My first wedding anniversary, I had Kobe beef.
And? Unbelievable, I guess.
Dude, I mean, one, I could not spend that much money again for like 2 steaks, but it was unreal.
I bet.
It really was.
I bet.
As they say, the luscious marbling, an intense beef flavor and natural tenderness found in even the toughest cuts make Kobe beef the holy grail of meat for beef.
It's funny they say that because when I tried it, my review was like, God damn, this S is good.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what I was saying.
It scores between a 10 and 12 on the Japanese marbling scale.
I don't even know how that works.
That's about a 4 in USDA Prime.
Well,
Okay.
it's like a ribeye on steroids.
It's
just
just
the
delicious.
marbling is so good.
It's meat that melts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still not positive about all the stuff about their drinking beers and they're getting massages.
I drink beer. I like massages. So what?
I'm gonna date myself and that I like bad movies. The first time I ever heard of Kobe beef was a great film starring Tom Selleck called Mr. Baseball.
Oh, wow. Okay. Tom Selleck's the old guy on Blue Bloods.
Oh, these rich people are living. Oh, no, what did it do? To go to an
slideshow is about to stop on
That's why I
me.
tell our head writer, Jelly Joe, not to send it to me, but he keeps on sending them anyway. Like,
I think he does it on
it's going to F me in the middle of the segment, right?
God damn it.
See, and now what are you going to do? That's what I
Other
said.
expensive stuff that rich people eat.
Yeah? What would you guess?
Well,
if you're drinking
caviar?
coffee, maybe
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But that's the standard stuff. This coffee that comes from elephant poop, like that wouldn't even cross my mind. You think like Jay-Z and Beyonce drink that?
Well, now I got to. Oh, there we go.
All right, now you're back.
This is a Amine CME chicken. CEMANI.
I like chicken, man. I would be willing to try the best chicken on the planet. As much as I like
Samani chicken.
I probably,
I'm the Samani chicken.
It's $400.
You can tell how I am. I got hair on my
is it $400
breastbone.
a full chicken?
$400 per bird.
Okay.
The chicken comes from Indonesia.
Probably free range.
Why can't they just go on Indonesian chicken? Instead, they give it this crazy name.
Yeah, it's crazy, too.
You'd have to go in with a few people.
The bird's all
what I mean?
black except its eggs.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just producing white eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's what happens, man. Can't catch a break anyway.
Not many American chefs really care about it, but it's sought out widely or widely everywhere in Indonesia. People really love it.
Mike Hawk, are you okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, you've been sick a lot lately, haven't you?
I'm all right, man.
All right. I thought you were going to gag.
Up next, we got the black watermelon.
The black watermelon.
Oh,
Is this
I've
fruity?
seen that.
I've seen that too.
Yeah. By the way, $6,100 per melon. I love melon. I eat melon almost every day in the summer. I ain't paying $6,100 for a melon.
Doesn't it seem, though,
that could
based
be
on
just
the
engineered,
stereotype,
right?
it should be black watermelon? I believe it is engineered.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better be seedless.
I feel
number
like,
one.
Ted, honestly, I felt like you just insulted me twice.
The black watermelon.
You don't have to keep saying it.
How much is it
I
again?
mean, goddamn.
That was $6,100. Also on the list, white truffles. $4,300 per pound and up per pound.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Truffles are more expensive than drugs sometimes.
And you guys are saying that the truffle oil is really not, in fact, truffle oil.
Most of the
most
time.
of the time I've had hardly any. It's like balsamic. You know, like you use balsamic vinegar and stuff. When you have real balsamic, it is thick and
And put
it's
it this way.
unbelievable. I had it on the Iberico ham.
If it seems affordable at the restaurant, it's probably not legitimate truffle oil.
Miles, lastly for you, the Ruby Roman grapes, 11,000 per bunch.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that's a serious grape.
And somebody's probably making wine out of that too. And
I mean, I think you just got to eat it.
Grand
I wouldn't even eat it if I spent that much.
If I'm paying 11,000 for grapes, I am not putting it in my own mouth.
Fair.
Thank you, Jeff.
Put
We
it in your
appreciate it. We're going
rectum.
to drink until it's got on the show today. Noah Sherlock is up next. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bitches. You're listening to the Men's Room.
Coming up, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. But first, our own Steve the Thrill Hill combs the globe.
Takes it.
Looking for stories with headlines that scream.
Well, no, Sherlock.
Our very own Mike Hawk brought this one to me today. The headline reads, Visiting a Cemetery, They Find a Body.
Well, what do you know about that? No, Sherlock.
Incidentally, the person they were looking for, who was dead, their name was Xavier Lucky. We continue. Big pharma companies spending more money on marketing than research and development.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Sherlock.
Selfies are bad for self-confidence.
No, Sherlock.
What if you're good looking?
You'll F it up somehow. Who knows? I wouldn't know, Ted, and neither would you.
Yeah, I know.
Let's let it go.
I'm just thinking about the good looking people out there.
Maybe that's why it's not good for your self-confidence. That wasn't a Noah's headline. I was speaking directly to you. Brazil's biggest meteorite survives fire that destroys museum.
No, Sherlock.
So this rock from space that shoots through the atmosphere and reaches temperatures unimaginable, it survives a fire on Earth. Who would have
What does
guessed?
it say? Wasn't it on fire?
Like you just saying. Hurricane Florence, the first major hurricane of the year, could pose a threat to the U.S. East Coast.
Oh, no, Sherlock.
I do not know why this next headline exists. Perhaps it applies to you, so listen up. Sneaking up on a bear is not a good idea.
Gee willikers, are you kidding? I cannot believe it. No, Sherlock.
That's followed by another headline, which I would just assume is about the same story. Touching a bear is not a good idea.
Really? Well, no, Sherlock.
See, the difference here is that even if you didn't sneak up on it and it knows you're there, don't touch it.
What's your name?
That's the follow-up.
I've said this before, I'll say it again. Like the black bear, if it's your spirit animal, almost everything you read about it will say, like, they're this, they're that. Do not go up to them.
But no.
It's like they have to write that in there?
They do. Study finds reducing speed limits does, in fact, reduce driver speed.
Well, no, Sherlock.
They need to do a study on that. Like, people get on the highway, they go one speed. They get on a residential street, they go another speed. Traffic is heavy on I-15 from Vegas to Southern California.
No, Sherlock.
Again,
for the 405.
I'm not 100% who this applies to, but eating meat does not help promote veganism.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Sherlock.
I'm going to repeat this headline. Eating meat does not help promote veganism. All those years.
Damn it.
I was supposed to go to a vegan restaurant.
failed them.
Vegan restaurant today. I was like, I'm going to be a vegan all day. Like I said this as I was eating chicken.
Where'd you get the chicken?
Well, no, I just ran
doing
to
it
place.
wrong.
But I was just like, I'm going to a vegan restaurant. It's going to be my vegan day. Eating chicken.
Well, later we'll.
Yeah.
Depends on when you want to start the 24 hours.
So we told you the headline about if you reduce driver speed or if you post slower speed limits, people in fact drive slower. Hey, man, I can't say it's happening everywhere, but this one comes from the fine city of Boston. What's up, AAF? City drivers slow down for lower speed limit in Boston.
Well, what do you know about that? No Sherlock!
Kind of a sad headline, but here it is. My 600-pound life star dies at 50.
No Sherlock!
Yeah, the show My 600-Pound Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, the star died.
Oh.
And they add, she's no longer in pain. Yeah, we know. We
Is it every week like a different person?
Seems that way. And here you go. We are now more afraid of having our data stolen than our wallet or our car.
Oh, no Sherlock!
All right, thank you, Steve Wobbin, and we made it drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk. Easy for you to say. And Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. Today we toast Daiso. Daiso is a popular dollar store chain in Japan, and they've already started selling their Halloween supplies, including these prank knives called finger slicers. All right, so finger slicers, they look like a normal blade, but when you press your finger against it, the blade retracts, but it looks like it's cutting through your finger. Basically, it's like a movie prop.
We had those when I was a kid.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Well, they already have them on the shelves, and there was one particular problem, and you're probably thinking, oh, no. The finger slicers didn't work. No, actually, the finger slicers themselves, they work just fine. The blade does, in fact, retract when you press it against part of your body. The problem they're having is that the manufacturer of the finger slices, they mixed up their fake knife blades with the real knives.
Oh,
so they
Ginsu.
That is exactly correct. So they've been shipping out actual knives instead of the fake knife. And as you'd guess, it doesn't retract. When it looks like it's going into your finger, it's because it's going into your finger.
It'll cut through this can.
That's exactly right. In the meantime, Daiso, believe it or not, issued a recall.
Did you ever have one of those switchblades? It was a comb.
Yes. Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
I love that thing. Yeah.
It was huge among my friends when we were like fourth grade or whatever.
Yeah.
But they would comb their hair all the time. And honestly, you want your kid to comb your hair? Buy him one of those. It's the only time those guys
They used to have mirrors people would put in their locker because people combed their hair so much.
That is true. And they were all ugly. Pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bitchola.
Let's get to caller 9 on the line, 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.